What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Mamaloo. My name is Aaron and this is my Mamaloo,
Judy Marion.
Judy Marion. Back at it again. What are we making?
Mutton curry.
Mutton curry in a pressure cooker. Did you miss filming videos?
Not really. I got a break.
You're not doing much for our marketing. She's lying. She missed it. And we're gonna get lots more videos coming. So coming up next, mutton curry. All right.
The ingredients for this mutton curry is very simple. It's just 3 green cardamom, but take off the skin so you get the flavor of the cardamom. 6 cloves, 1 small piece of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of pepper, 2 or 3 bay leaves, small piece of bay leaves. And for the masala, you need 2 tomatoes, 2 onions, 3 green chilies, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. All this to be ground into a smooth paste in the blender. 1 kilo of mutton. I usually make my own ginger garlic paste, which of course, to be honest, I've seen it from the TV. You make equal proportions of ginger and garlic and grind it with oil and salt. And it lasts up to 6 months. So far I have it for 3 months. And this has to be ground with the onion and tomato paste. Coriander powder, turmeric powder, chili powder, and toasted jeera powder, that's cumin seed, and little of Bombay biryani powder. If you want a flavor of Bombay biryani, you can make this. The next time you make the mutton curry, you can make it with meat masala, so it has 2 different flavors. And also I use a little of garam masala, but always buy the Everest garam masala.
Okay, so like Mom said, we're gonna grind the paste. She's got some water in there, so it's easy for it to blend. So we're just gonna cut the onions a bit. We'll cut it in 4s. Onion, chilies, the tomatoes, and then we got tomato paste and the ginger garlic paste, which is about a teaspoon and a bit of each. That's it. We're gonna blend her up. So it's all blended. You can see the thickness. It's nice and mixed properly. How come we're blending it instead of like chopping it? It just makes it smoother?
Yeah, you get the gravy. Just have to add oil.
Okay, so we got the pot heating up, the pressure cooker. Add some oil to the pressure cooker pan. Okay, 6 tablespoons.
And also don't forget to add 1 tablespoon of desi ghee.
Ghee, clarified butter. Oil is gonna heat up with the ghee, and then we're gonna roast our spices. Just be careful that it doesn't get too hot. We're gonna add all our dry ingredients, which is our bay leaves, cardamom, cloves, pepper, cinnamon, and now we add the
onion paste.
Onion paste. And we're just gonna now saute it.
Onion paste has to be separated, and you can see all the oil coming up to the top, and you can get the raw smell of the onions.
Yeah, so fry it
until
it goes away. Okay, so let's just fry it and we'll come back. 5 to 10 minutes, the oil will start to come to the top. It's smelling less raw. Mom's gonna add the masala powder now. So how much are you putting here?
Dhania powder, coriander powder.
1 tablespoon,
yeah.
Okay.
Half a tablespoon actually, of
cumin powder.
1 tablespoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, garam masala powder.
And then we're gonna fry it all up with the onions here.
Yeah, and some Bombay biryani powder. Say half a teaspoon.
Add it to your liking, how much you want. Another 5 minutes of frying. All right, so we've been frying the masalas for a few minutes, and now we're gonna add our meat. So our mutton is going in. Lad, let's see your best impression of a goat. Do the noise. All right, that's our goat.
Half a tablespoon of salt, but of course, you know it's according to taste.
Then we fried, and now what? You're adding hot water? Okay, so we just till it reaches the top. Everything's added. Now what? We just pop the top?
Yeah, and just keep it for 10 minutes for the mutton to cook, and then garnish it with coriander leaves.
Okay, hold on. Let's taste it.
It's yummy.
Okay, we're putting the lid?
Yeah.
And what if you don't have a pressure cooker?
You can cook it in the pan, but keep it for at least half an hour to 45 minutes on medium.
Okay, pressure cooker is still very scary.
Sure.
Let her take over.
I'm a bit nervous.
Best cooking show you'll see online. We don't know what we're doing. Okay, we'll be back in 10 minutes.
11 minutes later.
All right, he's gonna start whistling. While that's heating up, we are gonna make some naan. These are already pre-made and frozen. This one's gonna go in the toaster oven, garlic naan. And this is the paratha. This one you actually gotta make on the tawa, which is over here. So while this is gonna be ready, this will be ready at the same time. Keep this frozen, that's a pro tip. When you're ready to cook it, then take it out of the freezer. Because once it's defrost, you're not gonna get it up out of the plate and it's not gonna work. So keep it frozen, don't have to do all the work. These taste great. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna make this. This is almost ready to go. Okay, so now this is the whistle. You hear it? It's starting to steam up. Just be careful. Don't play around with this too much. I learned the hard way. So put it on 2 now?
Yeah, give it for 10 minutes and it's done.
These are how they look like after they come out of the package. Don't feel like you're cheating by using this frozen stuff. Honestly, it tastes really good. These are a lot of work to make at home behind the scenes. I wouldn't suggest it. This goes good with any of the curries we've made in the past, so watch some of our older videos. I'll link it up here. And yeah, instead of rice, you can try something different. So that's what I'm saying. Keep it frozen so it can actually be in one piece, because otherwise you're not even gonna pull it out the plastic. So that while that's cooking, we can start making our parathas, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's cooked. See, Mom, what'd you say he's gotta do?
I have another packet of mutton, and he's going to make it himself.
Carl's moving out.
Yeah.
And he's got to learn. Show your book, your cooking book.
I'm watching the videos more often too.
That's the whole point of this, was so he can learn and we can learn how to actually cook. Look, so
So I got double reference. I got the book.
Yeah, look at his book. He's writing like he's 6.
My handwriting is very childish, but it's eligible.
Eligible. It's legible. This guy doesn't even know what you're talking about.
I did it again.
Now let's play Taking Carlos Back to Grade 6. Our first word for today, eligible. Having the right to do or obtain something satisfying the appropriate conditions. For example, customers who are eligible for discounts. Our next word, illegible. Not clear enough to read. For example, this handwriting is totally illegible. Now let's use both words in a sentence. Although Carlos is very handsome and is the most eligible bachelor, when you read his actual handwriting, you will find it's completely illegible. Thank you and join us next week when we play once again, Taking Carlos Back to Grade 6.
It's almost ready to flip. So just flipped it. You don't have to put oil or anything on there. Just be careful, use a tong or whatever, and just see that the color goes all the way through. And it's about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, I think, on each side, and you should be good to go depending on the heat.
The mutton curry has been cooking for about 10 minutes. And now I'm just going to release the steam, or you can let it sit for a while.
Yeah, be careful. Don't play with this.
Careful. And that's it.
So let it release the steam.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes, turn it off, and just ensure that when you're lifting up, there's no steam at all. And then we're all done. We just add
some garnishing of coriander leaves.
All right, there we go. We opened it, and the goodies are in there. Let's see. And now we're just gonna add some coriander. Smelling absolutely delicious. And now we're just gonna transfer it. Alright, well that concludes another episode of Cooking with Mamaloo and our mutton curry. It was about 30-35, right?
Yeah, but when I cook alone, I'm finishing fast.
So I guess it's my fault. Cook it, enjoy it. It's all in one pot, super easy, super delicious with the parathas that are frozen, goes super well with it. Now it's time to eat. Mom, are you excited to enjoy the meal?
Yeah, and the curry will thicken, okay? Just because it's hot, it'll thicken. And if you want, you can also add potatoes later if you want.
Potatoes are good, you can add to it. We're gonna have another episode coming soon where what are you eating? What do you got there?
Cashew nuts.
Cashew nuts. Okay, we got cashew nuts. Okay, new episode coming, Cooking Mamaloo, very, very soon. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like,
subscribe, and give a thumbs up.
Give a thumbs up. And you have any last words for them?
Mutton is very good for your body.
I guess so. Okay, bye. We'll see you in the next video. Say bye, Mom.
Bye.